Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a question and answer. I just love doing these videos because they're so much fun and just fun. I love answering your questions. I feel like everybody, like all the beauty girls say that though. Like, I love it. It's true though. It's like fun, you know? I was actually gonna film a look inspired by a celebrity, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that because I mean, I've been doing so much makeup stuff. I just feel like today would be a perfect day to answer some questions. And then I could do the other, you know, makeup, celebrity makeup. You know, there's plenty of time. I upload 3 times a week, so let's get real. Okay, so I asked on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I just asked on Snapchat. Wow, I got a frog in my throat. Oh my God, no water in here. To ask me questions, and I will answer them. So I kind of just posted on Snapchat, so I don't think I'm going to get any questions off of Snapchat, but Snapchat I'll save for last just in case people do send through some questions because I like to feature them. It's like fun. So we can start with, okay, we'll start with Instagram. So a subscriber by the name of R.O. Love, she asked me several questions, so we will go through them and answer them. So yeah, the first question is, did you ever have braces? No, I never had braces. I was going to get braces or the Invisalign, but we just didn't deem it as necessary because it was like, I never had like bad teeth, but I had an overbite, like, see how my smile or, you know, my front teeth go over my back, like bottom teeth. Yeah, the top teeth go over the bottom teeth. So I have an overbite. Never got it fixed, but I feel like it gives me character, so I'm totally fine with it. I don't want my teeth to not do that. It's just me. So yeah, I never got braces or anything like that. How often do you whiten your teeth? Honestly, once a year, if that. Like, I have not been good about whitening my teeth like I should, and I have the stuff, I just don't do it. So like maybe once a year, but I definitely wish I did it every 6 months. Even though my teeth are pretty white, you know what I mean? I still wish I would whiten them. How many ear piercings do you have? I have 2 in each ear, and I don't have anything crazy like cartilage because I've been there, done that, and it just always ended up falling out, getting infected. I just am not really into ear piercings. I had this pierced and I took it out. I just wasn't crazy about it. Would you ever grow out your bangs? Would I ever grow out my bangs? I have. I mean, I kind of have a side bang right now, but I've had straight across bangs. I'm not opposed to it, but I definitely don't have any plans of doing it, so probably not, but, you know, maybe I would, but not right now. Next question is, since you put your Givenchy powder on after all your makeup, does the applicator get stained? Yes, the applicator does get stained. I actually have it right here so I can show you. It actually gets not too bad. I don't know if you can see the stains like that. And then the question was, next question is, do you sanitize it? No, I really don't sanitize it because it's just pressing on my face quickly, but I definitely sanitize all my makeup brushes. I guess it would probably be good because this does collect a little bit of oil, but I don't think it's that serious, you know? Does your makeup melt in your makeup room in the summer? Because mine kind of does, unless I keep the AC on 24/7. My makeup has melted in the car, like my lipsticks from MAC or something like that. But in my room, nothing really melts because the air is usually on. In this house particularly, it's an older house, so it's really well insulated. So this house stays so cold. My boyfriend shuts off the air when he wakes up in the morning, and we only have one AC in our kitchen. And he'll shut it off in the morning because it's so cold at 6 o'clock, and I get up maybe 8 or 9 and I'm shivering, and he's like, yeah, I've had the AC off for a while. The house is just really well insulated, so I don't really have to worry about my makeup melting, which is good. Alright, so that was all one person's questions. Moving right along, the next few questions come from Sam_here. Do people ever recognize you from YouTube? I've had people say that they've seen me out and about, but were too nervous to come up to me, which really sucks because I really wish people wouldn't feel that way. If you see me, come right up to me. I am the most friendly person ever. Do not feel intimidated. Do not think that you can't. I would love that. So unfortunately, people have seen me somewhere and then they'll Snapchat me or Instagram message me or whatever, or DM me on Twitter and be like, yeah, I saw you. I just was so nervous to come up and say hi. And it breaks my heart because if you see me, say hi. Like, do not feel nervous. And even if you're nervous, like, who cares? Like, I'm not going to judge you. And it would be awesome. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Next question is, do you have any haters on your channel in your town? I probably do. I don't know who they are. I have ideas of, like, sometimes I'll get certain, like, comments and it just hits so close to home and I'm like, okay, like, it's so pathetic and it's so stupid. I would never waste my time hating on someone from my own town if they, like, had a YouTube channel. I just, like, wouldn't care. Like, that's their prerogative to do YouTube. Like, I'm not going to sit here and try to bring them down. But then again, I'm a completely different person than most people, so, you know, let the haters do their thing. I'm going to keep doing mine. I'm going to keep shining. You know, if you're going to consume all your energy into leaving me negative comments, you know, then so be it. Let it just be that way. Like, this isn't the first time that somebody hasn't liked me, and it certainly won't be the last. I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't really care. You know what I mean? If you could only use one brand of makeup for the rest of your life, which would it be? Wow, one brand the rest of my life. That is tough. I would have to go with MAC because I love MAC eyeshadows. I love MAC lipsticks. I love MAC highlighters. They have everything. I would just have to go with MAC because that's one of my favorite brands. So I would choose MAC. Next comes from a very loyal subscriber. I always see her. I think she's from Bali. Correct me if I'm wrong, girl, but I think you're from Bali. I pay attention to all my subscribers, especially the ones that are really consistent. Anyway, it's very hard to say her name. It's Tharea_NT. I apologize, girl. I probably totally slaughtered your name, but I love you. You are like one of my consistent subscribers, and don't think I don't notice you because I do. In fact, I notice all my consistent subscribers, but she's definitely one of my most loyal, and I love her. Like, I love her. She's awesome. Anyway, her question is, do you fold or scrunch your toilet paper when you use them? Funny, total random question, but I told you guys the more random, the better. I fold mine, and what I do, I wish I had toilet paper to show you, is fold it over, and then, like, wipe. You know what I mean? I just keep folding it. I don't ever scrunch it. Because I feel like it's just not clean. If you're scrunching it, it's not gonna, especially if you go number 2, like, it's just, if you scrunch it, it's like not, you're not, like, you fold it, you get that good wipe going, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always fold mine. And then she's like, okay, so here's a normal question. What do you enjoy more, doing your makeup or doing someone else's makeup? Wow, that is a good question. I don't know how to answer that. Let's see. I love doing my own makeup, but I might have to say that I enjoy doing other people's makeup more because it's a little bit more of a challenge. Like, I am used to my face. I paint my face every day, so I know exactly what I'm doing. And whereas if you get, like, a client, it's totally new. It's a new face to work on. It's a total new canvas to work on, and it's totally random. You don't know what you're going to do until you're actually in front of them about to do their makeup. So I'd say it's more fun to do other people's makeup. Next questions come from Choosing Treasure. If you could meet anyone, celebrity or not, dead or alive, who would it be? That is really, really good. I mean, I have a list of celebrities I would love to meet. Like, there's so many people, but I would love to meet Snooki, Nicole Polizzi. I just think she's so, like, down to earth, awesome, doesn't care what people think about her, and I've always kind of admired her, even in her Jersey Shore days to where she's now. Like, I just like her all the way around. I feel like we'd click, and it's funny because she was just in Monroe, Connecticut. Yeah, I would love to meet her, and it sucks she's always so close, but still not close enough. I'm not going to go to a wedding that, you know, that's weird. I would also love to meet Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he is such a talented actor, and I would love to just ask him, like, interview him, like, how he got into acting, like, how did he go to acting school, like, how does he play so many different roles yet pull it off so well? Like, Leonardo DiCaprio is the kind of actor that could play any type of role, and you could totally believe he was that person. Like, in The Wolf of Wall Street, I believed he was that person. Like, Gatsby, I believed he was that person. And can we just talk about The Wolf of Wall Street and Gatsby are two different type of movies. Wolf of Wall Street, you have a vulgar, cheating, disrespectful asshole, basically, to Gatsby, and he's, like, so romantic and loving and loves Daisy, and he would never be who he was in The Wolf of Wall Street. The fact that he can do that amazes me, because that's acting, being able to take on two different roles and pull it off ever so well. So I'd love to interview him. And I don't know, there's other people, but those are my top 2 people. Female, male, I would love to, like, meet. This comes from Chelsea May. What do you fear the most about aging? This is a really good question. I fear like losing my confidence in who I am and not being happy. I really hope that doesn't happen because you can't change like being like physical. You can't physically change what's gonna happen to you. So I would just really hope I didn't become this negative Nancy. I always want to be a positive Patty and just like be happy. And even though you're aging and your skin's wrinkling and a lot of stuff's going downhill, somehow there's got to be a positive in all that, whether it's your wisdom, it's your experience, being able to help younger ones, whatever. Like, I just hope I'm really positive because I've seen a lot of like mean, grumpy, older people, and it just doesn't look good on them. The kind of, you know what I'm talking about, the elderly person that gives you the biggest stank face for no reason. You bump into them, they're like totally rude to you. It's like, okay, like, listen, like, you don't have to treat me like shit because I'm youthful and you're not. Whereas you have the older people that are so nice, so polite. Like, that's the kind of person I want to be. It's just like a happy older person, because nothing is worse than bumping in or running into an older, elderly person who's just so rude and miserable. Like, ew, it makes you look more old. Whereas if you have an older person who's super nice, it's so nice. So I really just hope I'm a really nice person and like younger people will flock to me and they'll make me feel more youthful that way. That's my biggest hang up with getting old. Next is from Jeanette Gomez. What is your favorite Bible verse or personal quote that motivates you every day to move on? This is really good. So I wrote it down. For a Bible scripture, it's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25, which basically says something along the lines of gazing straight ahead, keep your eyes fixed forward. Basically, God's telling us to really never look back. You know what I mean? To always look forward. Keep your eyes fixed towards the future. Stop looking into the back. And there's just so many verses or scriptures that say that. So obviously what God's trying to tell us is to always look forward. Never look back at your mistakes or be too rough on yourself, because everybody makes mistakes and lesson learned, and you just want to move forward. You just always want to look forward. This is a really good quote, and this obviously isn't a Bible verse, but you asked for a Bible verse or quote, so I gave you both. The only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. I really like that quote because it kind of goes along with the Bible verse and keeping your eyes fixed straight ahead. You know, the only time you really should ever look back on your past is to really analyze how far you've come, not to look back and dwell. And I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, you definitely shouldn't be the type of person that dwells too much because it's not worth it. You can't change your past, so embrace it. Next question is from Kayiz Scheme Breeze. Whew, that was tough. What is your favorite thing you like to do when you have nothing to do and you don't have to film that day? I like to go to the gym and work out. That's something I really like to do, even though I've been slacking on that. But that's something I would do if I wasn't filming. I would love to take my dog Roscoe for a walk. I love spending time with him and walking him. That's something I really like to do. I love to shop on my days off as well, which isn't always good, but I love shopping for everything. I love clothes, I love makeup, I love too much stuff. And that's pretty much everything that I like to do. Some days I honestly, like if I'm pre-period especially, I like to just lay in bed and watch like TV all day and just eat like whatever, like ice cream. And usually on those kind of days, I'm not really hungry, so I don't eat a lot, probably 'cause I'm not doing anything, but I'll have like ice cream, like a pint of Ben & Jerry's, and then won't eat anything till dinner. But yeah, I like to do that, kind of just hang out some days, so that gives you a little insight into what I like to do. So I think that's it for questions. I'm going to check Snapchat, but it looks like I haven't gotten anything, and unfortunately, I'm probably going to get questions like, since I just posted this a half hour ago, I'm probably going to get questions a little too late. So I apologize. Snapchat is going to be closed now. I'm not going to answer any questions. So yeah, I haven't done a Q&A in a month, so I'm going to be doing these monthly probably, so if I didn't answer a question that you wanted answered, please leave it below, and I promise you guys I will answer it in my next one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys!
Clear the throat, and we're done. This is sticking up too much, probably one side is bigger. And I have a stupid cyst in my armpit, which is getting smaller, so that's good. Oh, this umbrella is in the way. Back you up a little bit. Oh, you're still in the way. I don't want you in the way. Go back a little bit. Good, okay. There we go. And please apologize. And I apologize for my throat right now. Bear with me, I don't know what's going on. What? I think I just saw something in the corner of my eye. Creepy.